The world's total population is 6.5 billion people, almost half of whom live on less than $2 a day. And 1.2 billion people live below the international extreme poverty line. That is, 1 in every 5 people on our planet lives on less than $1 a day. Why?
The tsunami swept away our fishing boats. How do we feed our children now?
Poverty strikes without warning, destroying years of hard work.
My mother and my father got sick and died. Now I must keep my sisters alive, and I'm only 14.
Poverty discriminates. Children and women bear its brunt.
The soldiers came. They burned our crops. Now our children starve in the dust.
Poverty knows no borders. It sprawls across every continent. The World Bank defines extreme poverty as not having enough income to meet the most basic human needs for food, water, shelter, healthcare, and education. Hi, I'm Jacob Storms. I grew up in Portland in low-income housing and faced many economic challenges, but I consider myself fortunate compared to many others. Today we are living in a world in which 18 million children, women, and men are dying unnecessarily each year. That's almost 50,000 people dying a day, every day, 7 days a week, from poverty-related causes. That's more people dying every month than the populations of Portland and San Francisco combined. But the problem isn't just in faraway developing nations. It's right here in our communities and in our homes, and it affects us all. Over 37 million people in the United States are living in poverty, and 500,000 of them are here in Oregon. In fact, Oregon is the 3rd hungriest state in America. But regardless of where you find it, poverty has many causes, and it takes many shapes. When floods, hurricanes, and earthquakes destroy homes, devastate markets, and lay waste to communities, poverty thrives. When global warming changes climate and weather patterns and causes farmland to flood, turn to desert, or just blow away, poverty deepens. When conflict erupts, displaces families, destroys farmland, and kills or injures working family members, poverty grows. When AIDS, malaria, and other diseases make people too weak to work and leave children behind that overburden relatives who are already struggling to survive, poverty spreads. When global financial institutions crumble, stock markets tumble, and businesses declare bankruptcy, leaving mothers and fathers around the world unemployed and unable to pay the bills, poverty rules. But slowly, despite the odds, change is happening. Right this minute, people around the world are building a better future for themselves and their families. And with help from international aid agencies like Mercy Corps, local community groups, governments, and concerned individuals, they're achieving remarkable success. In thousands of big and small ways, people are making poverty a thing of the past. Financial services for poor and low-income entrepreneurs is one proven way to help individuals help themselves, their families, and their communities. In the last 10 years, Mercy Corps and its partners have provided over $1.4 billion in loans to hard-working entrepreneurs around the world, including many here in the Pacific Northwest. Monika and Karel Vitek started a food cart business in Portland after escaping a harsh life in the former Soviet bloc.
I grew up in communism, which is not that happy. You actually have to beg to leave the country, and to escape from Czech Republic is absolutely impossible. You get shot. I just knew that I have to leave, because Life is short. So I was plotting to escape. I swam across the river. And after that I stayed for 9 months in a refugee camp in Austria. I kind of felt like at this moment that it was like I was so close to like Coca-Cola, you know, and I was so close to the albums and the possibilities. And then I came to US. I was cooking for my friends here in Portland, and they would always say, oh, you should open a restaurant. And I said, how could I possibly? There's a great chance that we will go under. And we didn't want to suffer. We suffered long enough. So we just decided to do it slow way and our way. So we opened up this card from necessity to pay our bills.
Mercy Corp offers business courses for small entrepreneurs. So I took the course, and they are offering also financial help. So we were able to buy 2 refrigerators, new shelves, paint.
You know, at first, when we opened it and people didn't come and we had to throw away the food.
We said, oh, if it's gonna be like this, how long are we gonna keep going? It doesn't feed your family yet.
That was a little scary.
The business now is much more predictable. We can basically count on it financially, so it supports us.
There were many proud moments in our business, like when New York Times mentioned us.
That's the most rewarding part of it, to feed people. Our customers are happy, we are happy.
Through their own hard work and determination, and with assistance from Mercy Corps, Monica and Karel have built a successful business that provides an income for themselves, as well as benefits the local community and economy. It's a story that's being written by others as well, in thousands of ways, in thousands of places around the world. It's a story about people taking action to help themselves, to help their communities, and to help others. And that's what the Mercy Corps Action Center is all about. Whether you're a kid, a grandparent, or somewhere in between, this is a place where you can learn how poor and hungry communities are working to make their lives better. You'll discover why so many people are convinced we can end poverty, and you'll find out how you can get involved in the growing movement of people who are taking action to make poverty a thing of the past. So take a look around. Listen to what people from around our planet have to say. Find out how you can help them turn the tide. Whether you can spend a minute, an hour, a day, a week, or a lifetime, you really can help bring our world one step closer to ending poverty. Right here, right now. Let that next step start with you.